made it here to the job of the day. This morning we're starting off with the smaller tree in the back there. It has a branch completely broken off, and then once we knock out this tree here, we'll move on to a bigger dead tree that's down the driveway that way. You can see Johnny's already on the Mini grabbing this. Gerardo's there with the stick saw cutting all the branches. Alright, so Jonathan's gonna start cutting up all these branches here. I'm gonna hop on the Mini and start dragging them all out, while Johnny and Arturo start chipping everything up, and Bernardo's gonna start knocking down all the branches. This is the next tree we'll be doing. You can see it's completely dead. The customer actually removed a bunch of bamboo in this area here. You can see it all right here. We got to chip this all up. That isn't an issue. I don't think we could take these planks off. They look too rotted, but we'll see what we could do about that. You can see that one over there is already broken. The guys are just finishing up down there. We'll finish up over there, bring all the trucks over, and we'll get started. We got the bucket truck all set up there, but Gerardo's getting all ready to go. Once we're done here, I'll go back there to show you guys the finished job, and then we'll move on to the next job. all done here. Got this whole area cleaned up, the grass, driveway. We're all set here. The guys already got everything loaded up. From here, we're heading about 10 minutes away. We have about 8 ash trees that we have to knock out. They're actually right next to some wires and the fence, kind of like this one here. They aren't too big, so hopefully they're not too difficult. Right now I'm gonna walk down there just to show you guys a little bit of the job that we did before, and then we'll head over to the next job. Here's where we started in the morning. The guys cleaned up this whole area, got the stump completely done, flattened it out the best we could. We're all ready to go. Now we're gonna head over to the next job. Made it here to our next job. The guys already got everything off the trailer here. We're all set. Got the bucket truck all set up, stump grinder there ready to go. This is one of the 8 trees that we're removing. Actually doing 3 more extra trees. So we're doing this one here, then we also have this smaller one here right up against the wires, and then we have this 3rd one here right next to the pole. Get these wires all cleaned up, leave that all nice. We have this one here that's pretty big as well. You can see it's leaning right over the house. The guys already back here dropped a couple trees. We have this one here. All these pieces here we actually just got to cut up and we can leave them back there. That just dropped right now. The guys are about to start cleaning it up, getting it all chipped up. Then we also have this one here, and then we also have this final tree right here. There's a total of 11 trees. And the 8 plus 3 extra. Cleaned up most of these branches. Jonathan's there working on the smaller ones. We still got to pick up this whole area here, all these logs, everything like that. Berardo already moved the bucket over. He started up on this one big tree here. Our chip truck's actually completely full, so I'm about to head over so I could get that dumped. It's already pretty late in the day, so hopefully we can finish it today. We might have the other crew come and help us. It's actually real windy as well, so I'm sorry if the camera sounds all crazy, but we'll get this done and head back to the shop. Back with the empty chip truck. You see Berardo already moved the bucket over to here. He's working on the bigger one of the trees. He already knocked out the smaller one, cut the top of it. Now all that's left is to drop it. Finished the one he was working on when we were leaving. This one over here, all that's left is to drop the stump. You can see the guys brought a bunch of branches over. They're all ready to get chipped up. All this is done. We just got to go back in there to cut that a little bit smaller just so it's not sticking up. You can see the guys already finished up with this bigger one here. Got it all cut up. Still got a bunch of cleanup to do, but we're worrying about the trees first. We're gonna clean up this area here, get that all nice and clean. Yoni's on the Mini now, just picking up all the branches that are left. I think I'm gonna head over to where Berardo's cutting that tree and just start stacking up branches for Joni, cleaning up area, making sure everything's getting done. Like I said before, it's really windy today, so I'm sure the audio sounds horrible, so I'm sorry about that, but we're gonna continue on, keep knocking stuff out. all done here. We already cleaned up all the grass, driveway, got everything all cleaned up. Bucket truck's all ready to go. The guys already headed out. I'm gonna walk around just to show you guys what we got done. Got this big one here all done. It's right up against these wires. Got that all cleaned up the best we can. Got all the grass all cleaned up, left it all nice and clean. This one was actually an extra tree we knocked out. Got this one here all knocked out, all done, as well as this one here. Got that one all done. Cleaned up this whole area here. Got it all nice and clean. One actually has wire going right through it, so we can't get it any lower. This whole area was all cleaned up. And then this one here was actually an extra one. Got that one all cleaned up, left it all nice and clean. And then we had the two in the back there, cleaned up. We're all set here. We're gonna call it a day, head back to the shop. Just made it back here to the shop. It was another long day, but we got everything done. I just want to thank everybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. Any questions, any comments, any tips for me, leave them down below. Catch you guys next time.